Hello, Bob Anderson. I'm here to talk to you again about the Unity Academy, second in a series. In the Unity Academy, we're explicating a model. It's not a new model. It's actually a deeper articulation of the universal model of leadership, but it's the kind of deeper underpinnings of that model. It's like the deep pond upon which the lily pad floats. And so it's more than we can talk about in one session, but I want to just talk today about higher purpose. At the creative level of practice, leadership, coaching, living your life, or self-authoring a life. We've come into a sense of who we are and what matters to us, and we're all about creating that and bringing that into being. That's why our tagline is called Creating Outcomes That Matter Most. And then something very powerful, subtle but powerful, happens as we move into a later stage integral, starts to be informed by unity, the higher frequencies of the field. We realize that life is actually authoring us, and that our task is to surrender to it. Like, how do I allow myself to be lived by life, by the life that wants to have its way with me, by the emergent and unknown future that is whispering and beckoning inside. And the more we learn to attune to that voice, this is why intuition, which we'll talk about later, becomes important. The more we learn to attune to that voice and say yes to it, the more it opens. And the more it becomes very clear guidance for here's who you are and here's what you're here for. And living and surrendering into that is this stage of development. Rilke has a great poem. It's called A Walk, and he says he's out on the summer's day in the morning, and the sun is coming up over the horizon, and he's says, "That's it. That's the way it works." And he says, "My eyes," this is vision, "my eyes already touch the sunny hill, going far ahead of the road I have begun. My eyes already touch the sunny hill, going far ahead of the road I have begun." And so we are grasped by what we cannot grasp. Beautiful line. And so we are grasped by what we cannot grasp. It has its inner light, even from a distance, and changes us, even if we do not reach it. And changes us, even if we do not reach it, into something else, which, hardly sensing it, we already are. A gesture waves us on, answering our own wave. But what we feel is the wind in our face. I love this last part. I didn't know what it meant at first. A gesture waves us on. It's actually beckoning us. A gesture waves us on, answering our own wave, the wave of our deepest longing to create and contribute what we came here to create and contribute. A gesture waves us on, answering our own wave. But what we feel is the wind in our face. So he ends here, not like a Hallmark card. He ends with, and we will face the shadow. Like the transformative power of purpose is what pulls us into creation, but it also causes us to meet all the shadow qualities that might be in our way. Except they're not in our way. They're invitations to go deeper into ourselves and open up the contracted light, free the contracted light of essence that's caught there, and become, therefore, a more powerful vessel, vehicle, agent for the purpose that we're here to live. And so this moving toward what's calling me forth, what's beckoning me forth now, what does life want me to be creating and becoming now, is the relationship with purpose that we'll be opening and exploring into in the Unity Academy.